Rip, looking back to your all-time PRs, did you know at the time that any of them would be your best? Or were you always thinking that it was just another step in the road and assumed you'd come back stronger at a later date? Yes, I always assumed that. Always assume that. And everybody that does a PR at a meet assumes that the next time they go to a meet, they're going to do a little better because that's what they're training to do. The only time it occurs to you that you're not going to do better at the next meet is when you hurt yourself at this meet. When you injure yourself, all that shit is over. You know, and most guys get hurt. It happens. It's a competitive sport. Anybody competing in a sport runs a risk of getting injured because you're pressing your performance to beat somebody else, if not your own PRs. And if you do that, you run the risk of exceeding the system's capacity and you get hurt. If you get injured, especially if there's surgery involved in it, you no longer have original equipment. If you get your knee operated on, it's not an original knee anymore. It doesn't work the way it used to work. It may work within 85% of it, but then again, it might not. You know, it's not going to, the surgery is not the be-all and end-all of injuries because it's not, you've screwed your joint up. And it doesn't work that well anymore. And your performance will reflect that. All right, now, along similar lines for Nick and Rusty, are you still both chasing PRs? Rusty still seems young and sprightly. But I know Nick in particular had a pretty severe disc herniation not too long ago and wondered if this factored into chasing ever bigger numbers on the bar.
My back is fine. 100%. Excellent. I mean, I've pulled pre-injury, I think I'd rack pulled 605, and I've gotten up over 550 again since. But my squat's fucked, but that's probably for other reasons. But I'm still chasing PRs on pulls, but really not on anything else. I've got too much going on physically with jiu-jitsu to care.
No, I'm not chasing PRs anymore. I'm chasing staying out of the rest home.
Right now,
that's what I'm doing. What are you doing?
Press and bench, I'm real close to PRing those.
Yeah.
Squat and deadlift, they're way down because of a reoccurring back injury, but it's feeling a whole lot better. I signed up for a meet in July, so I'm hoping to hit some pretty decent numbers in July.
Where's the meet?
It's in South Dakota. It's the Massonomics meet.
Oh, that's right.
Me and Stormy are going to it.
You told me about that.
Yep. I'm very excited about that.
I'd be very excited about driving to South Dakota if it was me. Man.
We're going to make some stops.
Driving through the Great Plains. Mm-hmm. You know.
We were hoping to hit up a few national parks.
Yeah, you're going to make like a 2-week trip out of this, right?
It'll be probably over a week, yeah.
Yeah, it'll have to be.
I'd like to see South Dakota.
You'll need to take 2 days to get there.
Yeah.
Because sitting in the car that long.
Oh, it's a shorter trip than whenever I made my trip to Ohio.
Is it?
Yeah. Oddly enough, Ohio was I think 16 hours. This is about a little over 12.
Well, that's not bad. I do 8 going up to Colorado all the time.
And me and Stormy can switch off, so we'll do it in one shot.
Well, just don't compromise your meet performance.
Oh no, we'll get down there a day or two early.
Yeah, that's what you got to do. All right, so that was our first question. I guess we get to keep that one, right?
Yeah.
All right, I'm sorry. All right. Join us again this week on Starting Strength Radio. This time we're doing a paper Q&A. Your questions that you took the time to think about, type, and send to us, and then we print them off onto these pieces of paper right here. And then we think about them very hard. And then we answer those questions in a way that you will not believe. Be here Friday, Starting Strength Radio. Later.